dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused. Dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody's looking for something. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to get used by you. Some of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused.
Greetings, everyone. Tommy Hawksblood here, calling from the Big Island of Hawaii. All right, if you listened to my last show, a lot went on. Had somebody call in, and it kind of got hung up on a lot of questions. Claimed to be a Moor person. So I will let that go on, but not as long as I did with that person. I will give a person 5 to 10 minutes to do whatever they're going to say or say whatever they're going to want to do. But if it's not pertaining to the topic, I will not keep it going at all. And if we got to get into the topic I wanted to talk about, which is important, that's why I'm doing this show, I don't mind debating people and stuff, but at least let's prepare it and set it up for that, if that's what it's going to be. So anybody out there, if you're listening, thank you for tuning in, or tell your friends to tune in. Today should be a really important show. I hope you get something out of it. My email address is hawksblood1aol.com in case you want to write me a letter, ask me a question, tell me something, whatever. I'm out there. I read my email every day as much as I can. So please, this is an active show. I try to keep it as active as I can, meaning if people need to call in and ask a question, please do. 347-945-7207. 347-945-7207. And you'll be on the show in the chat room and the show itself. So please, if you got a question, call in. Pertaining to the topic, I hope you read the topic today, what it is. Because I'm going to try to stay within that and keep it to the 2 hours that we have. I mean, I didn't get to too much of it last couple of days ago, which I'm sorry if you were listening, if you didn't like it or get anything out of it. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, when people have an opinion, that's their choice. But if I'm doing a show on something, I want to stay with that. And if his opinion was directly related to that, it would be different, which it wasn't. I mean, I'm not going to debate every religion on the planet because none of them have the truth, and I don't feel like I have to go over that over and over and over again. So, with that being said, we're going to be talking about everything today. Life. What is life? What is death? And what's dying mean to it? We're going to talk about everything in between each space that you move through in life, going through those things. What really is happening? What are you really doing? What are you accomplishing? All the important questions that seem to get left out. Oh, you can be better. You can be the best you can. You can have everything. You can't have everything. You can have whatever the program allows you to have. The same as marijuana is becoming legal in many states now. It should be legal in every state. I feel nobody has a right to tell you what to do to your own body. I mean, they won't let you smoke marijuana in some places, but they'll let you do drugs that'll tear every part of your body apart. And I just wrote a long letter, and this is pertaining to life, which is what we're living. A company saying, 1 drink of soda can destroy lots of things within you, which is a great lie. And I said, it's not the Coke, it's not the soda. It's only the chemicals that they're putting in it, which have been going on for a long period of time. I mean, when I was young, everybody I know, all the children drank a can or 2 cans of soda a day. Not one of them was overweight. Why is that? Because the chemicals they put in there, your body can't recognize them, and then it turns into other things and creates everything else to happen in your body. Well, what I'm trying to say is, in this life, which we're doing, it's not about everybody else really. It's all about you as a person, as a soul, why you came here and why you're going to leave. Now, I'm not going to be speaking like everybody else, and I hope I don't ever get to that point, because they have no clue. Please, listen to what I say compared to anybody else you hear. Oh, I'm not saying the same thing as anybody else, because I don't talk like anybody else. I don't think like anybody else. Am I crazy? Well, we're all crazy. I say I'm crazy, go insane. Most people are saying going crazy. Where would you rather be? The ones that are going crazy will become that, and not the same way that I'm becoming insane. It's a spiritual path when you find out who and what you are, and it is not until you do that, meaning what you are as soul, whatever that means to you, might mean many different things to most people. Because there's a lot of people on this planet. I roughly say there's about 7.4 billion people. Now, let's say how many are spiritual, how many are religious, and how many are atheists. Why? Does it matter? The ones that say they're spiritual, what are they doing for mankind? The ones that are religious, what are they doing for mankind? What are the ones that are atheists? What are they doing for mankind? Well, some could say inventing some new toys to play with. That's one thing. Or you can say just relaxing or partying. But what's that have to do with anything important? I doubt anything. So, I know you're not going to agree with everything I say, and I don't expect you to, and I don't want you to. But I do want you to think and rationalize what's reality within you when I talk about something. All right, now, when we're little, we all were little once upon a time, children were open. They were very spiritual. Soul's born spiritual, it becomes not as it moves in through life. Now, when you say, okay, you have your truth and this, that, and the other thing, who told you it? Who told you your truth? Somebody did. You don't go wake up as a baby and say, my truth is that, no, you get programmed with ideas, and you take those ideas and jam them together, and you come out with a truth. How real it is not close to the truth at all, ever. Why does everybody accept what other people say? And I say that almost every show I do. Why? What are they saying that really turns you on? You're going to be happy? You'll have everything? Yeah, everybody wants to hear that. But is it real? No. 7.4 billion people. 6% of them, 4% between that are the rich people that have everything they want. 90%, 91% have nothing. Not even they don't even know where their next meal is coming from. Is that living? Is that what life's all about? Well, I'm going to go back to children for a second. Most families have a little child, and whether they're new at it or it's a second child, fourth child, whatever. What do they do to that little child? Start feeding him food, toxic food. Okay, that's what happens in the newer generation. Then they start feeding them programmed ideas. And those ideas are not real, like Superman, Batman, Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, the Boogeyman, all those kind of words. To a little child that's just learning words, they don't know the big words like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, a word like that, which is not real, but a word like that. What's it mean? Nothing. So we give these little children words. And then on top of that, what do a lot of parents do to children to make them talk? Say more stupid words that don't mean anything. Goo goo gaga. I mean, why would you even try to say that to a child? Imagine him being 40 years old, sitting at the dinner table. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that would be an interesting dinner party. So we're programming children stupid, dumb words. I'm not saying many of the words that we use in our vocabulary are important or good words either. I mean, when you go from car to automobile, one's a 3-letter word, one's not. But they both mean the same thing due to man's definitions of words and the sounds of words, and it's based on sound. And I'm going to get into that a little bit later, but sound is really important at every level. Now, let's start with, what do you think is important in your life? What is the most important thing in your life? Think about it for a second, a couple of seconds. It's limited to your own projected ideas. Or somebody else's. But where's the root to that come from? Where's it coming out of? Soul? I truly doubt it. Soul knows much more about everything, including the future, than any aspect of the mind does or ever will. You can disagree or agree with that. That's your choice. You can disagree or agree with anything or everything I say. But there is a truth behind it, and I put my life on the line because I'm going to put this, what I do now, on my lifeline for the rest of my life. I don't care what people say, do, or whatever about it. They attack me, they attack me. But I have to put it out there. I mean, there's no sense being on a planet that's ignorant to truth. People think life is so important and all those kind of things. We'll talk about that. But what is important to you really right now? What is the most important thing? Listening to me talk? I doubt it. But why are you listening to me talk? Did you read something that stimulated something in your brain? It just popped on your computer and said, this is what you're listening to? No. So there's little things behind every decision, every action that we do. Where do they come from? What's motivating it? When you go out for a job, what motivates you for a job? Money. How much money are you motivated to make? As much as you can. So why would you work at Burger King? Why would you work at McDonald's? Here in Hawaii, they're trying to pass a bill for a $15 minimum wage. I mean, when I was little, I think it was, younger, not little, 7.1, $7.01, or somewhere around there. In some places, it's still not above that. While other people make $100 an hour, $500 an hour, you name the job and what they do. But how many people realize the difference in what's more important than another?